time for my buddy Patrick. How funny was that fucking guy? For a substitute science teacher. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy birthday. You lost your balloon, but it didn't go far. Sad balloon. What's up? Man, it's great to be on the other side of the pandemic. Pandemic's over. Fuck yeah. Woo! Woo! Vaccine, whatever. Who cares? If you die of COVID now, you're a nerd. That was cool like 6 months ago. If you die now, you're like a fucking nerd. Dude, pandemic was nuts. Same with Patrick, broke up, got back together, then got married during a pandemic. I recommend it, dude. Get married during a pandemic, it'll cost you $30. We did an outdoor wedding on a beach in January. Who gives a fuck? We didn't do rings or anything. My wife's like not a sucker, so yeah, it cost like $30. It was awesome. And then, but because I don't wear a ring, and my wife's like a hot Swedish chick that's taller than me, no one believes she's real. She's real. Don't look her up on Instagram. She goes to another school. Yeah, my wife, she wants to be a baker, which is rad as hell. And I look forward to getting fat together with my wife. Isn't that nice? I think that's the beautiful thing about getting married, is like getting fat together, right? It's gonna happen, it's inevitable, right? You just decide at some point, like me and you forever, fuck it, right? It's a beautiful thing. You do fat couple things, like eat food in bed, try to find sex positions where you're both on the bottom. That's a fucking sad realization when you realize she's almost there and you just can't. You're like, I'm literally out of energy. Like, not what I can't. I'm sweating on you. Oh my God. Yeah. So my hot Swedish wife that's totally real. When she first moved here, I took her on a date to Dairy Queen. And they don't have Dairy Queen sweet, so it was like an exotic thing. Candy and ice cream, two of our favorite things, right? So we went to Dairy Queen, and we went in there. There's one guy in front of us in line. There's one girl working there. She's probably like 17 years old. That's the scene, okay? Just one guy, us two, this girl. The guy in front of us orders a Blizzard. The girl makes the Blizzard. The girl brings out the Blizzard. Slop, plop, right? Stuck to the counter like a suction dildo. It was fucking hilarious. It's what you want to happen your whole life when you go to Dairy Queen. Like, please fucking fall. Please. Boom. Yes! Yes, Camilla, your first trip. What an idiotic way of delivering food. I was laughing. Camilla's laughing way too hard. Inappropriately hard. She's pointing. She's got a loud laugh. Ha ha ha! Camilla, you can't laugh like that. She's like, ha ha. She doesn't know that that's a thing Dairy Queen does. She thinks this girl's like, yeah, you want this Blizzard? Fuck you. Suck my dick. Fuck the patriarchy. Don't want to be a fat couple quite yet. I go to the gym, suck them off. No, I go to the gym. And my gym has 2 rows of treadmills in it, right? And so the other day, I was running on the treadmill, and the hottest girl in the gym got on the treadmill right in front of me, which was awesome, right? Because you can't get on the treadmill behind a hot girl in the gym, or you're a creep. Fucking known fact. You get on a different treadmill. I'm already running. She gets on in front of me. I spit on the heaviest death metal I had, pretended I was chasing her. I'm Urukai. I can run for days. Give me some syrup. Kill the orcs, slay the orcs, destroy the orcs. Very specific 3 inches of blood reference. Can't stand the gym though. Fuck, hate the gym. Too much fucking mindless positivity at the gym. Just asinine affirmations. The universe has your back. Everything happens for a reason. Don't judge people. Thank you so much. What a sweetheart. Thank you. Tip her, everybody. Tip her well. Yeah, fucking, I hate positive, I don't know, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm depressed because I can read and I hate that shit, so. Fucking, yeah, like don't judge people is one of the craziest things I've ever heard people say, like, in earnest. Don't judge, you shouldn't judge people, that's bad. That's how you stay alive. If you're walking down a dark alley and you see a guy walking towards you frothing at the mouth with knives for hands and a giant erection, judge that fucking guy. Don't be like, oh man, he seems nice. I don't know his background. I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Stab. The erection's another knife. It's like the movie Stabbing. I dated a chick that like believe that kind of shit. Like, yeah, everything happens for a reason. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Did you grow up in a Lululemon bag? Grow the fuck up. Everything happens for a reason. She's like, actually, she was from Nicaragua. Actually, if there wasn't a civil war in Nicaragua, my family wouldn't have been forced out of their homes, fled to Canada, and I wouldn't have gone to Okanagan College where we met and started dating. You see, everything happens for a reason. I was like, Gloria, that is some of the most selfish shit I've ever heard in my entire life. You truly believe there was a civil war where thousands of people died? Like, I like to imagine some guy strapped to a chair, you know, surrounded by the severed heads of his wife and kids. They're stinging his testicles with scorpions. They're like, do you know why we're doing this to you? He's like, because I believe in freedom for the Nicaraguan people. They're like, no! It's so Caleb and Gloria can date for 2 years. And then he'll break up with you for no reason. No reason that can be discerned. That's insane. What the fuck? I was homeschooled. I'm a homeschooler, yeah, thank you. You're a homeschooler? Do you homeschool your children? You just nodded like you get it? Oh, you're just like, that guy homeschools. That guy seems like a homeschooler. Yeah, I get it, we're weird. We're fucking weird, dude. No one teaches you anything. You don't interact with the rest of the world. Just like your weird family just getting weird together. I can't believe it's legal. Yeah, dude, I had to figure out everything on my own. Literally everything that I, like, besides, like, church, like, the internet was, fuck, I know. I can't even talk. I think, like, I discovered masturbation. Like, I discovered it. Like Christopher Columbus. Nobody told me. I was like, oh my, like, what? Wow. I literally thought, when I figured that out, I was like, man, this, when I tell people about this, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna make a machine that does this for people. I'm gonna make $1 billion. You know how I figured it out? I was in a hot tub, and I like raised my wiener across a jet. I was just like, oh my God, what a feeling. And like a good older brother, I immediately told my 3 younger brothers. I was like, Judah, Joab, Simeon. How homeschool are those names? Judah, Joab, Simeon, get in the hot tub, put your wieners on the jets, it feels awesome. So that's what we did for like a week straight. Just 4 boys, just north, south, east, west, dicks on jets. Wasn't gay. Wasn't gay, we didn't even know what that is. Just Campbell Soup Factory, man. A frothy cream of mushroom Campbell Soup. Oh, dude, we were in there for a week. Yeah, man. Yeah, eventually my mom caught on. She's like, what are you guys doing? We're like, tickling our wieners. She's like, cut it out, stop it. God hates it when you tickle your wieners. Simian's like, you're just mad you don't have a wiener. Like, suck shit, Mom. You nerd. You wienerless nerd. Yeah, moms are wienerless nerds, it's a fact. All of them. Man, I loved hot tubs. Like like most kids growing up, they like, you know, my generation, the TikTok kids, they get porn on the internet. It's awesome. We had to like look at fucking like Walmart and Zellers and the Bay, like bra sections. That's what we had. I went straight to the hot tub section. I was like, that's Whirlpool. Oh my god. Man, it's got like whirly new 24 jets, man. I could sit on one and put one. Oh my god. Don't shake your head, it happened. Dude, it gets way worse. It gets so much worse. Yeah, we grew up a little bit and we moved out of the house with a hot tub. I know. But I still like to get a jet session whenever I could. So we went to Parkinson Rec Center for homeschool swimming. So way ahead. Yeah! I thought I could get away with it. I thought nobody would notice. I just sat there perpendicular to a jet, just staring at this hot, older 20-year-old chick across the hot tub. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. That's the right face. Yeah, she walked right up to me. Is there a jet there? Shame. I was in a wave pool of shame. I was drowning in waves of shame. I've never been more embarrassed in my life. I stepped, yeah, there is. You're gross. That's what she said. You're gross. Yeah, I had to sit in that for a minute. I look across the hot tub. There's a kindly old man sitting there. He's like, don't worry about it, dude. There's a jet here, too. How gay is it we don't have straws anymore? It's the worst. My teeth are sensitive. Such a fucking empty gesture to, like, not have straws. Like, one turtle gets a straw in the nose, now I have to freeze my teeth during the apocalypse. The fucking permanent frost is melting. The permanent frost. The frost that was there forever, it's named permafrost, it's melting. We can't drink out of straws. How does this line, like this, it's not gonna matter. Australia burns down. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. It's such an empty gesture. It's not gonna matter, dude. Everywhere I go, I ask for straws. Their straws are extinct now. Did you know that? Straws are extinct. Everywhere I go, I ask for straws, and everywhere I go, people look at me like I personally am stabbing turtles in the nose. And I'm like, how many straws do you have left? Give me all 5, and let's cut them into 1-inch pieces. Fuck the turtles. Fuck the turtles. Dude, people give me asinine advice like, man, you should get a metal straw, like a permanent straw. Hey, just get a metal straw, like a permanent straw. Like, I'm an alcoholic, okay? I wake up without my money, wallet, phone, password. I can't babysit a straw from drink to drink, let alone bar to bar. Are you out of your mind? And of course, yeah, I'd have to customize it to make it something nice so I wouldn't lose it. I'd make it out of some sort of like narwhal horn, fucking bedazzled with, I don't know, black rhino fucking shit. Fuck animals. Dude, inevitably, this is what would happen with a permanent straw. I'd be talking to somebody boring at a bar, and I'd be pretending to pay attention, and I'd be nodding along, and I'd do this move. Remember when we had straws and you go... Stab, back of the throat, metal straw. Now I'm one of the turtles. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. Dude, the funny thing to me is that, like, Canadians seem to be, like, pretty, like, climate conscious, and we're, like, doing our best, and, like, carbon tax and all that stuff. That's nice. But it's kind of a worldwide effort, is it not? Right? Like, we have roommates. Hey? Like, if we were college students, all right, Canada, we smoke a little bit of weed out the fucking window. We keep our place pretty tidy. There might be an oil mess a little bit. But India's got a meth lab in the attic and China's shitting on the kitchen floor. Fuck! I like drinking. Woo! One person, you fucking nerds. That's how, yeah, drunk people go, woo! Yeah, that's how they sound. Woo! Yeah, there it is. There it is. I don't understand people who can drink casually. Like, hey man, you want to go out for a beer? One beer? Yeah, no. That's the appropriate response. A beer? One beer? What the fuck for? That's like having sex with a girl and pumping her once. Just like, that's it actually. Do you need more? Do you have some sort of problem? That's bananas. I do a lot of dumb shit when I drink. I streaked a football game one time. Actually 3 times, but who's counting? Yeah, I streaked a CFL football game. I was drinking Fireball on a Saturday. Found myself upper bowl BC Lions game with a few idiots. And Fireball whispered in my ear, somebody should streak this football game. And I was like, fucking good idea, Fireball. What if I do it? He's like, you should do it. He's like, let me run it by my close personal friends who always have my back. Hey fellas, do you dare me to streak this football game? That's what drunk people say when they want to do something real dumb. Do you dare me? No one's ever like, hey, do you dare me to go back to school and finish my degree? They're like, yeah, man, we fucking dare you. And I was like, awesome. What are you gonna give me? They're like, nothing, idiot. You brought this up. I'm like, fair enough. So I wasn't really gonna do it, but I thought I should make it seem like I was gonna do it. So I walked down scope for security, and I sat in this chair in the middle of the back of the end zone. This guy's like, hey man, that's my buddy's seat, you can't sit there. And I was like, well, I'm thinking about streaking. And he's like, what? This guy's streaking! Tells the whole section. Yeah, now I have to do it. So I'm like, well, okay, so how do you do this the first time? So I took off my shoes, and I took off my pants, and I put my shoes back on. I was like, I probably need shoes. And I just jumped over the wall, which was way higher than I thought. Smack, crash, right? Took off running through the giant fucking end zones that they have in the CFL. I was out of breath halfway. I was like, I see why you get points for missing field goals. I took my boxers off. The crowd starts going crazy. I'm energized. And I'm like, this is awesome. And now I start getting delusions of grandeur, like I can do anything, right? I'm like, man, listen to this. I was like, and I'm like, at the 5, the 10, I'm like, I'm gonna take the football. I'm like, these guys, it's the CFL, right? These guys are gym teachers in the office. My dad makes more than that guy, right? Like 25, 30, I'm like, getting close, I'm like, oh, these are professional athletes. They were gonna rip my hand off. So I like wisely veer around the defensive huddle when I make eye contact with this big black D lineman for the Montreal Alouettes. He just looks at me, he's just like, yeah, buddy, go. So I'm inspired. At this point, I see my first security guard. Now, security guards basically come in 2 types of people. One's like a fat fuck, do nothing, loser who only wants to dial 3 numbers, or like psychopath, future cop, ex-Marine, killer, right? Now, luckily for me, this guy was type 1 with type 2 diabetes. I played sports before. Fucking stiff arm to the dirt. 2 step, choo-choo, I'm through. Now I'm at like the 70. That's not a fucking yard line. I'm at like the other 20. The 70-yard line. What an idiot. I've said this 100 times. Okay, anyways, I'm through. I'm like, green grass, I'm gonna score a touchdown. I'm gonna do the G-Roy Simon. Fuck. I have a massive bush. It's disgusting. You guys need to know this. I didn't think it through. I have gross pubes, okay? If you're watching on TV, it looked like it's blurred out already. So I'm almost about to score, and this hero makes this touchdown-saving tackle. I felt his nose penetrate my butt cheek. I felt it. I was like, ooh, I squeezed him a little bit. Like, not your nose. They tackle me down, they like rough me up, they grind my face in the dirt. They're like, you fucking idiot, do you realize what you've done? I'm just like, listen to that crowd. They're going crazy. They hold me down, they strap my hands behind my back, they wrap me in a sleeping bag, and they walk me off the field, right past the felines, right past the cheerleaders. They're all shaking their pom-poms, like, that was disgusting. I quickly gave like a Braveheart, like, check out this pom-pom. The crowd went crazy again, it was before me too. It was awesome. Just showing girls my wiener. Security hands me the police, who takes me on like a victory lap of the whole stadium. The fucking van's right there. They're like, look, we need to, a Roman triumph. People are coming out starting "Let 'em go" chants, trying to get me to hear and shit. I get to the paddy wagon, and I've been in a paddy wagon before. Like 6 consecutive Canada days. So, like, it's fun on Canada Day, right? When you're there with all your friends, right? One time, I was in the back, and the cop opened the little window, and he was just like, all right, everybody, Burger King or Arby's? Yeah, we all went, Arby's! One guy said Burger King, we kicked the fuck out of him. But they didn't throw me in the party bus section, they threw me in the side compartment for maniacs. Okay, there's a side compartment for maniacs. It's like this big. It was July. I'm handcuffed. I'm wrapped in a sleeping bag. Sucked. Okay? I hear the cops outside. Oh, yeah, they're like, I don't know. People are starting to let them go chants. So they bring me into the belly of the stadium, right? Underneath where all the security guards were, and there's on the board, like, what to do when someone runs on the field. And I'm like drunk as hell, like, you couldn't tackle a pylon. I step on you, that guy right there. I can't point, but I'm fine. So they like question me and stuff. There's like a good cop, bad cop situation. This girl cop's like trying to get me to admit that I'm some sort of deviant, right? She's like, do you like showing your dick to little kids? And I was like, yeah. And everybody else. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, right? The guy cop's laughing. I'm like, he's laughing. She's like, that's not funny. I'm like, yes, it is. Like, flaccid dicks are hilarious. Okay, flaccid dicks are hilarious. Like, we can agree on that, right? Like, they're just flopping around, not harming anybody. You couldn't even tell if it was a dick or my pube like 10 minutes ago, right? Granted, if I streak with an erection, fucking throw the book at it. Yeah, that guy, that's a sex crime, right? Erections are menacing. They got veins popping out their neck. They're looking at people. Flaccid dicks are skipping down the side. Who gives a shit? That held up in court.
My hero.
Yeah, they let me go. They gave me a ticket for petty trespassing. I was like, ooh, sounds serious. Petty trespassing is the punishment just as petty, like we were going to invite you to our birthday, now you're not invited. The next day I had to go to school, and I had just moved to Vancouver, went new at the school, and I get on the SkyTrain, and there's a free newspaper in Vancouver for the SkyTrain, and guess who's on the front cover? Giant picture of me, like this, running, blacked out across the crotch, just says, banned. Streaker banned from Empire Field. You open it up, it's like probably a pervert, like showing his dick to kids. Like, really negative article, I thought. a busy SkyTrain, everyone has this paper and it's me on the front. It's like a surreal moment in my life. Like, I kind of want somebody to notice. So I just like nudge the Asian dude next to me, like, check it out, that's me. He's like, what the fuck? Gets off the train. I get to school, everybody has the paper. This is you? And I was like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, that's awesome. And then, yeah, we went on Craigslist and shit. There was a bunch of like misconnections, like man for man. Streaker, nice moves. Streaker, nice butt. And one just said, shave your fucking pubes. Which I refuse to do. Won't do it. I did it once. I hated it. It's the worst. I don't even, like, I don't know why we, like, I tried to. Here's the thing about shaving your pubes, okay? I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know where to start. I just did it like I used to watch my mom do it. I ran a bath, put the Lizzo CD on, had a tall glass of Merlot, and I made a night of it. Yeah, like I used to watch my mom do it. Someone's like, what? Did he say? Yes. Yes, I did. No. Yeah, so here's the problem with shaving your pubes. I'm kind of a hairy guy, and you don't want to just have like hair, bald spot hair, right? Like you're going in for surgery on your dick. It's not a good look, right? So I'm trying to like fade it out. And I run into this problem, like where do my pubes stop and my leg hair start? So I'm shaving my kneecaps, I'm like, no. Too far. Too far. I got like reverse board shorts on. So dumb, man. There's like, and like every guy that's ever shaved their pubes has tried to use like a beard trimmer or like a hair buzzer. Like those are made for the smooth surface of a round head, not a terrified, shriveled up ball sack. You're just like, ah! Oh my! It bleeds so much. So much, and you're like a moron. I'm just like, I'm gonna be more careful. That's not gonna happen again. Ah! At the end of the fucking session, I just got like my ball bag looks like an inverted snow globe. Like toilet paper everywhere. I'm trying, and then of course you gotta like shave like the you know the mountain, right? You gotta like. You want to get blowjobs, of course, right? You have to shave that. And then there's always like those hairs that grow way too high on the, like above the snow line. Like what are you doing so close to the precipice, right? So I'm shaving those off, and then I'm struck by the thought, what if they grow back thicker and darker? That's the last thing you need, a dick with sideburns. Wolverine cock. I go where I want to go. That's it for me. Thank you so much.